All right, if you've ever wondered what your run form looks like when you change your speeds or how should it change, this video is for you. Hi everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist with Run Smart. One of the big questions I get is, does this matter if I'm running an easy pace, fast pace, marathon, half marathon, base pace, all these different things. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple videos, actually one video here, talk about foot strike and what should change in your run form based off of your speed. Real quick, before I get started, you've heard me say it, it's been all month long. Midfoot Project is coming up. It's a 5-week, I was going to say 6, we're not adding a week, 5-week boot camp to improve your run form. So if your run form could use some work, be sure to go to midfootproject.com or check out the link in this post and sign up. You can start with us on April 4th, but you also have lifetime access. So if you need to start a little late, not a big deal, you can access the content whenever you want. And it's really a step-by-step system for improving your form. So what I want to show you is, not my calendar, I'm going to move that out of the way, is this video. And we're going to watch this play at like a normal speed. And this is typically how most people run. When you watch it at normal speed, you're like, it doesn't look too bad. But there's certain things here that we like to work on. We work on these in the Midfoot Project, and we have another class called Need for Speed that we work on. But what you need to know about foot strike is it doesn't matter if you are running fast, if you are running slow, and those are relative terms, right? It's not like my fast is different than someone else's fast. Just if you're running fast or you're running slow, based off of your specific pacing, it doesn't matter that you're changing your pace. Your foot strike should always be the same. So if you're out for an easy pace run, you should be landing midfoot. If you're out for a speed workout, you should be landing midfoot. And really it comes down to is the consistency of foot strike should always be the same. So if we come back to this runner, she actually sent me this video and said I could use it, so thank you for that. So let's go back to this runner. And I want to we'll slow this down a bit at quarter speed. And really what I want to show you here is this right about here. So go back a frame, is this style of running. So you can see her foot's about to touch here, her foot's about to push off back here. But one of the things that we always talk about, and I've been talking about it all month, is this straight knee position is really the main problem about everything, around everything. Because when you're running this way, it doesn't matter if you're running fast or slow, when those toes get pulled up, that's not what I wanted. When those toes get pulled up and this knee goes straight, it turns into a battering ram. So that force comes straight into the knee. The knee needs to be hinged so it can absorb shock. When it comes in straight, it doesn't really absorb any shock and it's forced to. So if we go back to this runner, whoa, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. And we just look at this position of the front leg. Not only is this force driving her backwards, but she's also increasing her risk for injury because it's straight. So just think for a minute, if you stand up in this position and you lift this back leg's just about to lift up, she's going to fall backwards, which is going to cause a lot of fighting the natural motion of moving forward in her body. So we want to make sure that we're not doing that. But if we can just get her to land here, this is what the Midfoot Project teaches, is how do you stop the swing of that leg? How do you safely land on a bent knee with the foot facing straight ahead so that you can do a couple things. When you land this way, you turn this whole leg, really into a shock absorber instead of a battering ram. And you also decrease the braking forces because the ground's going to be pushing up and it's not going to start pushing backwards. So you get better carryover on every stride. So what that means in a nutshell is you get less chance for injury and you get to run faster. And it doesn't matter, truthfully, it doesn't matter if you're shuffling. It doesn't matter if you're out on an ultra marathon. It doesn't matter if you are a walk runner. It doesn't matter if you're just getting started. This is the better way to run. The science supports it, the anatomy supports it, and it just makes sense to change to this style of running. There are certain instances where this would change. So I talked about speed. How does that make a difference? The only time that this would really change is if you're sprinting. If you're in a full sprint to a finish line, or you're doing track workouts that are sprints, hundreds, not even 200s, but hundreds or 50-yard dashes, you would end up getting more up on the toe than this style of run form. But when we look at other changes, by the way, if you want help with this, you want to learn exactly the system, the drills, and everything we use to transition to a smart, improved run form, be sure to check out midfootproject.com or just click the link on this post. Registration is closing soon for this year, and then we're completely done for the rest of the year. So if you want to get in, make sure you do that. We go back to this, and I want to cue you into one thing, because a lot of runners run this way. Runners run this way, and Winnie's having a dream back here. Can you hear him? Can never catch a break here. All right, so this style of running where you have both feet in contact with the ground is an issue. What you want to end up doing, this does matter when you change your speed. So when you start running a little bit faster, in fact, when you run midfoot, it actually gets rid of some of the shuffle, which is really nice. But this would be the big thing we would fix with speed. That's the Need for Speed program. We're going to be talking about that all in the next couple months towards the summer. But this makes a difference, guys and gals. If you need help with your run form, this is the place to start. Injuries, Winston. I'm going to show you guys. I mean, most of you guys are probably here to see him anyways. He's over here. Like, what are you doing? Winnie. Just making a bunch of noise. I don't even know if you guys can hear him whimpering back there, but this is the first place to start if you're looking to improve your speed, reduce injuries. But if you want help, make sure you check out midfootproject.com. Super excited. He's waiting for me to talk and then he groans. Super excited to get started. Midfootproject.com or the link in this post. Learn midfoot. Super important. All right, everyone. Have a great day.